What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JunesEightyEIght, bring the good, bad, and also ugly. Ohio State versus Missouri in the Cotton Bowl Classic. 14-3. It's not much to talk about. It was probably one of the worst Ohio State performances I've seen since I've been an Ohio State fan. It's like, this is probably the worst bowl game I've ever seen in my life. This probably worse than a national championship with TCU and Georgia. This is up there with that kind of bad of a game I've seen. Now the national, this people call this a glorified scrimmage game. I've been seeing people on Twitter. Buckeye Nation is just running rampant right now. Like, Devin Brown went down, that rhymed. Then I forget the other guy's name. After the second half, I just cut the game off. I said, this is it. The only positive thing, it was more like a defensive game. Like, defense held up on both sides of the ball. I will say that. But overall, this game it sucked. And I'm from Dallas, and I could have went to the game, and I could have went. I'm glad I didn't. I would have been real mad if I paid all my money just to see that bull. You know what I'm saying? It was horrible. It was a bad game. And I said, I'm in the Ohio State group page, and I said, yo, if Missouri scores, this game is over. It's absolutely over. And just like clockwork, boom, it was over. They scored. Then they scored again, and that was it. Scored 14 points. Ohio State didn't even touch the end zone. And this is like back-to-back embarrassing, because you lose to the team up north, then you lose this. And you had time to prepare for this game. Like, I don't know what Ryan Day was doing. Like, it was just sad all around. And the people in Devin Brown, and for the people that were screaming to the top of their lungs for Devin Brown, I'm like, I was telling my boy Izzy from the show about another podcast. You know, my boy Izzy. We do that show on this channel. I'm like, yo, I text him like, yo, Devin Brown got it. I'm like, I was for sure Devin Brown about the show. I'm like, bro, Devin Brown gonna show us like why he should have been a starter quarterback. It was nothing. Like, bro, like this is what we get. This is the Devin Brown everybody was screaming for. And I get it's his first starting game, but we seen Ohio State backup quarterbacks go in. We seen it. I mean, I remember back in the day, I bring this up. I remember back when you could trust your backup quarterback at Ohio State. I remember when J.T. Barrett went down. Simba went in, handled it. I think that was the game versus the team up north, if I'm not mistaken. It was either Michigan State or the team up north. It was one of those games. I think it was the team up north game. And I think it was if I'm not mistaken, that was in Ann Arbor. When we played, I think it was that game. But there was the point where you could trust the Ohio State backup quarterback, you know. But everybody opted out. People hit the transfer portal. Everybody was just Ohio State didn't have all these players. That's no excuse. But the one thing I will say is, going back like a few years ago before the NILs, I felt like before the NIL, I think all these kids, they really played. Now, like, all these kids doing is chasing the bag. Like, I want the money. Give me the money. Who got the money? All right, cool. I'm not starting. Y'all gonna give me some bread? Cool. I'm opting out. I don't want to. I ain't saying I blame NILs for this, but I'm just saying the game changed once the NILs came in. You know what I mean? So, it's like, and now they're going to a 12-game system next year, too. So it's like, I don't know how the playoffs going to look next year. I don't even know. But like I said, going back to Ohio State, this was embarrassing. Like, this was no high-powered offense. Nobody was like, you could not, all you got was 10 funky old points, Ohio State. And now people calling for Ryan Day's head. Okay, if Ryan Day gets fired, who we got stepping in? Y'all Ohio State fans. Y'all Ohio State fans. I'm an Ohio State fan, as you can see, but I'm saying for the people that's calling for Ryan Day's head, they're like, yo, get him out of here. Who we got? Who we gonna get? I know for a fact Urban Meyer's not coming back. I know for a fact, and that's probably the only person that could probably get this team together. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you 1-3 versus the team up north. You lose this big game. It's like I don't understand it. Ohio State, that was an embarrassing game. Like that was very, very embarrassing. That was very, 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 very embarrassing. Like I don't understand. But like yo, in the comments, let me know how y'all felt about that game last night. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.